Hi there. I want to talk a little bit about GIT, that is and its social implications. GIT is a version management system. So when you have a lot of engineers working together, or a lot of software writers or hardware developers in a group, then they use something called a version management system. And there are a lot of those. Some are Subversion or CVS or ClearCase, and these systems all have a central database. So everyone puts their files, all their contributions, in a central database and centrally managed. And GIT is something that is developed by Linus Torvalds, and I put a link to the presentation of him about it in notes in the description. And it is different in a way that has implications for anarchy, I think, because it has no longer a central database. And the way it works is that you can make a contribution, but you cannot push it onto anyone. You cannot say, oh, I've written some piece of crappy code and whoosh, I dump it in a central database and just use it. People have to pull it from you based on their experience of the quality of your work. And that is a whole new attitude. So what you would do if you start collaborating in a project that works with GIT as a version management tool is that you go to someone who you know has made good releases of the software and who is reliable on quality, and you pull the database from him. And then you make a contribution and you make that known, but no one has to take it from you. You cannot enforce your crappy code on others, your crappy products on others. And of course anarchists already know what implications that have, because the government basically is a system that allows people to push their crappy products and services on others. And I think this might be interesting if this version management gains popularity, because if many people work in that way with others, and the software and hardware industry are the leading edge of freedom and development and radical new ways of doing things, and if these people get used to the idea that you cannot push your work on others, they have to pull it, your reputation of your work is important, then I think it could bring a whole new mindset of how society should work, and that all interactions in the rest of your life also need to be voluntary, and it's not a good thing to push it on others, but you get the best results if they pull it from you based on quality and voluntary choice. So yeah, I think this is an interesting development, and it's a kind of subversive way of these ideas gaining hold in people's experience of how such a system works. Just like eBay basically is already has a rating system for participants, which the sellers on eBay take very seriously. If they get downgraded or they get a bad remark, their reputation is hurt, and they fear drop in sales, so they are very eager to correct an error. And people can, by working with it and growing, getting used to it, could have get more and more used to a voluntary society where people are do not interact based on coercion, and that they can see these things working, and they can imagine a step ahead and feel how a justice system would work in a voluntary society based on eBay ratings, and how cooperation could work based on their experience of working with Git. So I do not have any stock in Git. I think it's free. It's just something I thought I'd like to share. Alright, over and out. Feel free to rate or comment. Bye bye.